No more body, just one body. If I mean it.
On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype. We make it take flight.
Yeah man, my viewers and subscribers, what go a blessed and wonderful Tuesday morning to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, you don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So in the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So this morning marks the eve of what some may celebrate as the day of love, Valentine's Day. Yeah man, as today is the 13th of February and tomorrow marks Valentine Day, the 14th of February. But this morning, a lot of hearts have been broken. A lot of homes have been shaken. A lot of children are weeping. And a lot of families are heartbroken because the loss of a loved one in the height of the most esteemed day of love in any year. Now, this young female presently on your screen, identified only by her aliases as Mary or Thread, is believed to have died under questionable circumstances in a house fire that took place 2 nights ago in the Comsey district in Kellett's, Clarendon. Now, the charred human remains, as you saw the morgue attendants carrying away in that white sheet just before the On The Spot News Media intro, that's the charred remains of the young mother identified as Mary or Thread. It is believed to be hers and was found among the rubble in the burnt building where she resided. Now, residents have drawn conclusion that the person that lost her life is that of Thread, but authorities have not yet confirmed her identity. Police have not yet commented publicly on speculation that the woman was taken out by that fire. She is originally from the Roden Hall community. That's another community in the Kellett's area. But she had been living in the Comsey district with her boyfriend. Now a search is underway to locate the whereabouts of this man presently on your screen, identified as the boyfriend of the now deceased female identified as Thread. Sources close to On The Spot News Media revealed that the relationship between the two was a bitter one. They stated that at one point she was tied up when she tried to leave the home. Now, the weird thing about this, my peeps, on your screen is 2 pairs of Clarks. There is speculation that someone may have pulled these pairs of Clarks from the blaze when it started and placed them a little distance away from the house, which eventually was destroyed by the fire. Scores of people watched as police along with funeral home personnel removed the charred remains from the scene that morning. Some of the women and relatives wept bitterly. The two pairs of Clarks was found near the scene have small burns leading to the suspicion that someone may have saved them from the house fire. Now I hope that the police can uncover her cause of death, given the fact that she was burned to such a degree that basically her upper torso and just small sections of her feet and hands were left. No head was seen, as that may have been taken off or has burned off and left in the rubble. I just hope that the police can definitely uncover the cause of death to see if she was basically murdered before the house was set ablaze. Boy, may I tell you, my peeps, wickedness most definitely can done. And if it is indeed the boyfriend, which speculation suggests that it is really him, I hope his soul never rests and the spirit of the female identified by her alias as Thread rides him until eternity. Yeah, man, me are telling you, my peeps, the thing rough. Now over there in the parish of St. James, something similar took place. Another brutal slaying of another female. But this story, my peeps, unlike other stories, may serve as an example, especially to the younger females, about the type of female that they are not supposed to be and the type of men they are not supposed to have in their lives and the type of energy that you portray upon yourself or bring into your immediate space. Now, detectives from the St. James Police Division are currently investigating a fatal knockings and clappings incident that resulted in the loss of life of this woman presently on your screen and the injury of a man last night, that's Monday night. The incident took place shortly after 9 p.m. on the popular Kent Avenue in the vicinity of a food establishment. The victim has since been identified as Denisha Samuels, also known as Anna, a 20-year-old woman of Warwicker Hill in Norwood, St. James. Investigators have identified a person of interest in connection with this homicide, and the individual is currently known only by his alias as Stephen. He is from the Roseites community in St. James and is believed to be the ex-boyfriend of the now deceased female. Stephen is being asked to present himself to the St. James Police by midday today, February 13th, 2024, for questioning. Reports are that Samuels was overheard having a heated argument with the ex-boyfriend Stephen. He reportedly left the location and returned in the white Toyota Axio motor car and opened gunfire at Samuels. Early responding officers from the Barnett Street Police discovered Miss Samuels with gunshot wounds to her head and upper body. She was immediately transported to the Cornwall Regional Hospital, where she was pronounced you-know-what upon arrival. Detectives are appealing to anyone with any information regarding the incident to come forward to assist with the ongoing investigation. You may call the police emergency number at 119 Crime Stop at 311 or the National Intelligence Bureau tip line at 811 or the nearest police station. Now, before I go any further, I want to take a good look on the screen. This is the profile of the now deceased female. I know people will just say on the spot news media it's just words and she's a good person and she not lived a certain lifestyle. But this says a lot. One dunce girl, 39, Gaza forever, fully dunce. Boy, may I tell you, my peeps. Take from that what you may. I am not seeking to speak ill of the dead, but young females, take this as a lesson learned. The streets basically, I say, Denisha live a certain lifestyle and she associated herself with persons of questionable character. Hence the reason why she met her demise. So again, young females, a word to the wise. Your corporation as a regular member of Jan Public, my peeps, is crucial in bringing justice for Denisha Samuels and her family members. The Jamaica Constabulary Force is urgently reminding everyone to seek to resolve domestic dispute peacefully and amicably. No disagreement or conflict is ever worth the irrevocable act of taking a loved one's life. It is crucial to remember that there are always healthier, constructive ways to address and settle our differences. And for those finding it challenging to navigate interpersonal conflicts, I, on the Spot News Media, strongly encourage you to seek the assistance from one of the JCF Domestic Violence Intervention Centers island-wide for support and guidance and resource designed to help individuals and families. Yeah, man. Now, my peeps, make we move on to a more serious thing. Now, still in the parish of St. James, a significant arms seizure at the Montego Bay port. Police seek this criminal element here in relation to that massive fine. Now, a major operation carried out by the JCF and the Jamaica Customs Agency, JCA, led to the seizure of a significant amount of illegal firearms that was intercepted at the Freeport warehouse in Montego Bay, St. James on February 9th about 10 a.m. Now, utilizing non-intrusive inspection technology, the Jamaica Customs Association officers detected anomalies within a shipment from Florida in the United States of America during routine scanning procedures. The suspicious consignment, a blue plastic barrel addressed to a recipient in Bogue Village, Montego Bay, St. James, prompted a thorough examination by the contraband enforcement team. Now, hidden among household items, officers uncovered a total of 14 firearms and 15 magazines, cleverly concealed within boxes of powdered detergent. The discovery included 1. A Taurus Amas, 2. A HK VP9, 3. A CZ P09, 4. A Beretta APX, 5. A Glock 19 Gen 4 the slide and frame, 6. A Glock 17, 7. A Glock 45 serial number erase, 8. A Canic TP9, and 9. A Glock unspecified model. Now, a man known only by the aliases as CJ and Fugitive or Shippy is being identified as a person of interest in this investigation. The authorities is asking this man presently on your screen to turn himself over with immediate effect. The authorities is also asking you, the regular members of Chan Public, with any information surrounding the whereabouts of these criminal elements, to contact your nearest police station or police emergency 119 or the National Intelligence Bureau tip line at 811. Now this same criminal element here presently on your screen is closely affiliated to another controversial figure in the St. Mary Police Division, who also brought this criminal element here presently on your screen to Jarrett Lane in the Kingston Eastern Police Division to do some sort of arms trade. But before I say anything more as it relates to this criminal element here, I can say this to you, that On The Spot News Media will most definitely do some digging and bring it to you in subsequent newscast. But before I leave, I must say to this criminal element, bring yourself in to the police before Officer Yeman Pick and team have to come look for you. Yeah, man. So a word to the wise to this criminal element here, identified as CJ or Fugitive, and some may even call him Shippy. Can you imagine? The man who has ship guns is known as Shippy. I guess the name suits. So anyway, make we continue. Now over there in the usually quiet parish of Portland, the Portland police is presently investigating the loss of life surrounding this man presently on your screen on February 11th. The man is identified as 76-year-old Marshall Kirkland, a farmer of Swift River in the parish. The police report suggests that on Wednesday, February 7th, the police stated that Kirkland left home on Tuesday, February 6th, to go to his farm. However, he never returned home. Sometime around 1 p.m. on Wednesday, February 7th, residents conducted a search of the area and Kirkland's lifeless body was seen in a river stream. The police was summoned and upon arrival, Kirkland was seen laying face down in the water with a wound to the right side of his face. Now detectives attached to the Port Antonio CIB is theorizing that Marshall Kirkland was brutally murdered before his lifeless body was thrown in the river. Now, anyone having any information surrounding the whereabouts or anything that can link anyone at all to this brutal slaying of this 76-year-old farmer, please alert the nearest police. Boy, may I tell my peeps, the thing rough. Condolences to the bereaved families of 76-year-old Marshall Kirkland. Yeah, man. So anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.